All right, guys, just as I predicted and what I've been saying in my videos, stocks sold off today. There was some profit taking before Broadcom's earnings and before non-farm payrolls tomorrow. And Broadcom, they had the slightest beat of earnings for this quarter and the slightest raise. That's not going to cut it for a stock that has doubled since the April lows. So you can see it in after hours how the stock tries to recover, then it gets knocked back down. Then it tries to recover again, gets knocked back down. So clearly there's resistance up here, and it makes sense because we've had an insane rally here fast. So just remember that, guys. There's going to be a pullback most likely for a little bit. I do believe the dip will get bought at some point, but remember tomorrow we have non-farm payrolls and we need to see how that goes. Remember the ADP numbers came in much weaker than expected. Now that's obviously the private sector, which is typically 30 employees or less. It's obviously a lot different with the bigger cap companies, right? And so we want to watch non-farm payrolls. Obviously, if that comes in much weaker than expected, then that will cause some fear and we could go lower with stocks. And then that would be a better opportunity, to start dollar cost averaging. Because again, we've come a long way fast. Just remember that a lot of these millionaire maker stocks have absolutely crushed it over the last 2 months. So a cool off period is warranted at this point. So Broadcom, we'll see how it closes tomorrow. It wasn't enough, in my opinion, to have this stock go to the next level, but you never know, okay? Still a great company. It's not like they missed, but again, they needed to have a bigger raise of guidance and a bigger beat, in my opinion. And then, like I said, non-farm payrolls, if they do come in line with expected, not as bad as initially feared, then that dip could get bought tomorrow. So we'll wait and see.